Hello viewers, I am Mr. Dilip Kumar Pal, stand before you with a topic Mao Zedong views on new democracy. This topic, Mao Zedong's view on new democracy, is observed in paper number 13 of 6th semester, and the name of the paper is Contemporary Political Philosophy. But before I start Mao Zedong's view on new democracy, I want to inform my viewers that my channel name is @Dilip Kumar Pal 9375. You can search this channel in Google, by which you will get about more than 400 videos relating to plus 2 first year to plus 2 second year political science, plus 3 first semester to 6th semester political science honors, and many videos relating to environmental studies of plus 3 first semester. This paper is found in plus 3 first semester, which is common for plus 3 first semester arts, commerce and science students. And I want to inform my viewers that if you will write my name Dilip Kumar Pal and the name of the topic in YouTube, also you can get both the Odia video and English video of your topic. And any topic which you will find in Odia, be sure that its English version is available. Any video which will be in, you will find in English, be sure that its Odia video is also available. Again, I want to inform my viewers that if you have subscribed my channel, it is alright, so that you will be benefited. And those of your friends who are in above classes, aware them about this channel, by which some students will be benefited. And a little bit help to anybody, be sure that the help will not go in vain. It will come back to you in some form, but without expecting any help from anybody, without expecting anything by giving help to anybody, we must try to help people on the basis of our possibleness. Let us try. Let us start. Mao Zedong's view on new democracy. So what Mao Zedong had told about his new democracy? Mao Zedong or Mao Zedong, whose father name was Mao-Tse-Tung and mother name was Wen Qumei, was born on 26 December 1893 at the place Shaoshan, Shao-Shan, Shaoshan, in Hunan province of China, and died in Beijing, China on 9th September 1976 at the age of 82 years, was a great revolutionary. So, Mao Zedong or Mao Zedong, whose father name was Mao-Tse-Tung and mother name was Wen Qumei, was born on 26 December 1893 at the place Shaoshan in Hunan province of China, and died in Beijing, China on 9th September 1976 at the age of 82 years, was a great revolutionary. He was the founder of People's Republic of China. he was influenced by Xinai revolution, Xinahi. He was influenced by Xinai revolution of 1911, which was anti-autocratic revolution against the dictatorship or autocracy. And he was also influenced by May 4th movement of 1919, which was anti-imperialistic movement against imperialism. And May 4th movement and autumn harvest uprising 927, yearly armed uprising by the communists. So Mao Tse-Tung or Mao Zedong was influenced by mainly three type of revolutions, like Xinai revolution, Xinahi, Xinai revolution of 1911, which was anti-autocratic, May 4th movement of 1919, which was anti-imperialist, and autumn harvest uprising 927, yearly armed uprising by the communists. So Mao Zedong was a great revolutionary and was a man who had great personality. He was a man having personality to change anything he likes. And Mao Zedong delivered a lot of revolutionary ideas. Mao Zedong delivered a lot of revolutionary ideas. His view on new democracy was one of his major ideas, which he explained in his book, People's Democratic Dictatorship, published in 1949. So, Mao Zedong was a man having a revolutionary personality. He delivered a lot of revolutionary ideas. Among these, his view on new democracy was a revolutionary idea. And he delivered his view on new democracy in his book, People's Democratic Dictatorship, published in the year 1949. And he included following principle in his new democracy. He delivered his idea about new democracy in his book, People's Democratic Dictatorship, and he included following principles in his new democracy. Number one, prevalence of equality among people. In his new democracy, he told prevalence of equality among people. People must be treated as equal. Mao pointed out that in his new democracy, there will be equality among people and no domination of a class over another class. So Mao pointed out that in his new democracy, there will be equality. There will be no domination of a class over another class. So he told about a revolution by peasants and other workers to suppress landlords, bureaucratic capitalists, and other exploiting classes. He wanted that in his new democracy there must be equality among people. And in order to establish equality among people, there will be a revolution. It will be carried out by peasants, other workers, against landlords, bureaucratic capitalists, and other exploiting class. So Mao wanted that in his new democracy there will be equality. All people will be equal. And in order to promote equality, there must be a revolution by peasants and other workers against landlords, feudal lords, and bureaucratic capitalists and other exploiting class. By making revolution against landlords, bureaucratic capitalists, other exploiting classes, equality will have to be established. These dominating classes will be permitted to behave properly or not to exploit. Otherwise, they will be punished and dealt strongly. Mao pointed out that in his new democracy, there must be equality among people. And in order to promote equality, there will be a revolution which will be made by peasants and workers against the landlord, bureaucratic capitalists and other exploiting classes. And by revolution, which will be made by peasants and workers, landlords and capitalists will be suppressed and they will be permitted and they will be told that they should behave properly. Otherwise, they will be dealt strongly. So the first principle of Mao's new democracy is prevalence of equality among people. Number 2, revolution by common people. Mao pointed out that in the society, to end exploitation and class domination, a revolution must be made by common people. Mainly peasants, workers, petty bourgeois. Petty bourgeois means class between middle class and lower middle class. Then middle bourgeois, lumpy proletariats like landless, unemployed and career criminals. So Marx pointed out that in a new democracy, there must be a revolution. And the revolution will be made by common people against the exploiting class. And by the revolution, the exploiting class will be suppressed. And the revolution will be made by common people. And in the common people, he included peasants, workers, petty bourgeois. Petty bourgeois means a class in between middle class and lower middle class. Then lower middle class, middle bourgeois, middle class people. Then lumpy proletariats. Lumpy proletariats means landless, unemployed and career criminals. So second principle of Marx's new democracy is that in new democracy there will be a revolution by common people. So in the revolution, common people will be included. It will not be a revolution by rich people, but it will be a revolution by common people to establish equality in the society. Number 3, provision of freedom of speech, assembly and association. In a new democracy, people have freedom of speech. To assemble and form association, people enjoy this freedom. Marx pointed out that in a new democracy, people must have freedom of speech to assemble on the basis of their wish and form associations. So in a new democracy, people will have freedom of speech to assemble and to form associations. Number 4, prevalence of feeling of persuasion and not compulsion. In a new democracy, people are persuaded to adopt different things, but they are not compelled to adopt different things. People are persuaded not to break laws, but if they will break law, they will be punished. Another principle of Mao's new democracy is that in new democracy there must be persuasion, not compulsion. It means people must be persuaded, people must be requested to adopt something. But in order to adopt something, people will not be compelled. And people will be advised to adopt something, but people will not be compelled. For example, people will be told not to break law. But if people will break law, at that time they will be strongly dealt or they will be punished. Number 5, chance to dissidents to reform themselves. Mao viewed that those who are overthrown from power, including dissidents, will be given chance to reform themselves, will be given land, will be given work. But if they will not rebel, create disturbance, will not work, sabotage and violate communist principle will be strongly dealt. Another principle of Mao's new democracy is that in new democracy, chance will be given to dissidents to reform themselves. Those who are opposing communism, they will be requested to reform themselves. They will be given freedom to adjust within the society. But if they will not adjust in the society, if they will criticize the communism principles, then action will be taken against them. So, Mao viewed that those who are overthrown from power, including dissidents, will be given chance to reform themselves, will be given land, will be given work. But if they will rebel, if they will make strike, create disturbance, will not work, sabotage and violate communist principles, will be strongly dealt. Mao pointed out that in a new democracy, those who are dissidents, those who are not satisfied with the communist principles, or those who are overthrown from power, they will be given land, they will be given work for their livelihood. But if they will rebel, create disturbance, will not work, sabotage and violate communist principle, will be strongly dealt. It means those who are dissidents, again those who are overthrown from power, they will be given land, they will be given work, they will be allowed to reform themselves. They will be told to adjust themselves within the communist society. But if they will create disturbance, if they will rebel, if they will take the shelter of sabotage, then they will be strongly dealt. 6, equal distribution of land. There is equal distribution of land in new democracy, and lands from landlords will be taken and it is distributed among landless. In Mao's new democracy, there will be equal distribution of land. Lands will be taken from landlords and it will be distributed among the landless people. There will be equal distribution of land. Number 7, no enterprise, may be Chinese owned or foreign owned, will be allowed to dominate on the livelihood of people. No enterprise will be allowed to harm the life of people, Another principle of new democracy is that Mao pointed out that in his new democracy, any enterprise, may be Chinese owned or foreign owned, will not be allowed to dominate on the livelihood of people. They will not be allowed to harm life of people. So, no enterprise, may be Chinese or foreign, will not be allowed to harm the life of people. So long as they will not harm to the people, life of people, they will be allowed to exist. Maybe Chinese owned or foreign owned. Then exploitation is banned. In Mao's new democracy, exploitation in any form is banned. Exploitation is not allowed. 9. People's interest is given priority. In new democracy, interest of people is given priority. Rest is secondary. Interest of people is given priority. Rest is secondary. 10. Feudal system has been abolished. Landlordism or feudal system has been banned in his new democracy. Feudal lords, feudalism, landlordism has been banned. No one will be allowed to dominate over other. Finally, Communist Party of China has been entrusted to formulate and implement principles of new democracy. Mao pointed out that no doubt new democracy will be established, but the provision of new democracy and its implementation will be given charge to the Communist Party of China. It means Communist Party of China will prepare, will formulate, will implement principles to establish new democracy. Then finally, respect to the principle lent to the tiller of Sun Yat-sen. In new democracy, the principle of Sun Yat-sen was a great revolutionary. His principle was lent to the tiller must be given respect. It means those who will cultivate land, they will be given land. It means farmers who will cultivate the land will be given land. It means farmers will not cultivate land of landlords. But farmers will not cultivate land of landlords. And these farmers will be given land which will be their own. It is told by Sun Yat-sen, and his slogan was land to the tiller. So we have discussed that Mao's new democracy has some democratic principles. And we have discussed here as many as 12 democratic principles in Mao's new democracy. Now we discuss points to note. Some points we'll have to note. Communist Party was formed on 23rd July 1921. Communist Party of China was formed on 23rd July 1921 in Shanghai. And at the time, there were 13 delegates. Among these, Mao-Tse-Tung was one. Number 2, PRC stands for People Republic of China. And it was formed on 1st October 1949. People Republic of China was formed on 1st October 1949. Mao was influenced mainly by Frederick Paulson, a German philosopher. He was influenced by Frederick Paulson, a German philosopher. Mao was also influenced by Sun Yat-sen, a great revolutionary person of China. So in this video we have discussed Mao Zedong's new democracy, where some series of principles are observed. Thank you, my viewers. I request you to make best use of this channel as well as video. Give your comment which I am waiting. Thank you. Have a good day.